just yet. Today was a arm day. And I'm skipping a lot of the junk volume and just going for really hard sets on that stuff with progressive overload. So today, which you guys will see in the vlog later, I did cheat curl. I think I'm going to take them back to strict curls though. So I ended up doing 4 types of curls though. Trying to push progress on them a little bit. That's why I did the cheat curls, but I feel like it's not giving me fully what I want. So I'm going to take them back to stricter and try to get closer to 10s again. But did 12 sets of biceps and then 6 sets for forearms and called it a day. And I think that's kind of about where I want to be. That puts me at 21 sets for biceps this week, not counting any pull-ups or rows. Which I think if I'm going to specialize in a body part, that kind of makes sense because most of my other stuff is, in that 12 to 15 set a week now. But it's all hard sets. So kind of the idea of what I'm going to do. But yeah, biceps really do need 20 sets. But I don't think I need the crazy junk volume where I do 20 sets of extra bands. And I could do a set of bands or 2 in there. That wouldn't hurt. But so this week I didn't do any bands for, any of that. I didn't do any real band work. We kept it all weights, which again, I'll count as true sets. So still fasted today. It's about 10:18. And I've got a bunch of client work I have to get done today. It's a Saturday. So I've got to got a new client. I got to write his sheet who just came on. I got to write, I think, like 8 programs today. 6 to 8, I got to check. Weekends tend to be a little busy for me on that. So see what happens in this cardio live and see if we get much engagement. There's a few people watching. Nobody's engaged yet. So, and it's no longer cold. It is warm again. Welcome to Texas weather, middle of December. Nice and sunny and warm outside. Oilmate, greetings from Switzerland. Hey man, welcome aboard. Greetings to you too from the great Republic of Texas. All right. So, somebody posted an egg and a light bulb. Okay. Well, that's interesting. A little bit different. I was just watching one of your videos from 9 months ago. It was about most guys can get the lower body they want from just squats and doubles. I mean, yeah, there's a degree of truth to that. Because if you're not trying to get crazy jacked, those can get it done. Now, meaning most guys, right? Most guys are not trying to get crazy jacked. Now, if you want to be really jacked, I'm going to say no, that's not going to be enough by any stretch of the imagination. Can you develop a good lower body with just those 2 lifts? And will you be nice and strong? Right? Answer is absolutely. Now, would it still behoove you to do some other stuff? Probably. You should probably do some leg presses or hack squats and maybe some reverse hypers or, another hamstring exercise. Right? So again, put it into context of what I'm saying there. Could most guys? Sure. Do you have a vest on? Yeah, I've got a 50-pound weight vest. I have 50 pounds of plates in here. I wear this every day doing cardio on camera. Right? Tommy says, looking great, coach. Thank you. Coming along. The day before my birthday. I turn 48 tomorrow. I think I'm doing okay for a 47-year-old guy. Did rep work with 550 on the deadlift this week on camera. Did rep work with 315 on the bench for you guys. Birds are so rude. Well, no, that's just birds, man. They're all good. They're not interrupting. They're just singing their song, happy to be alive. Right? They're not rude. It's just birds being birds. So, all these people putting all their flags and some weird stuff here. But you know what? We'll take it. Engagements are engagements. Right? These are not negative engagements. Okay. Walk around the dog poop. People out here not cleaning up their dog poop. Can you do push-ups with that vest? Why? I mean, um, I guess a different question would be the answer to that is obviously yes. I mean, I do rep work with 315 on the bench, so obviously I can do push-ups with the vest. The question would be why would I do it? Because you seem to be hovering around 210 lately. You mean hovering going up? No, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to actually slowly lose body fat, but water weight fluctuates, other stuff. Um, I was in definitely a deficit on low carbs, and it started going up above 210 again. I'm filling back out from all the training volume and just basically thickening me back up no matter what I do. So now I just added carbs back in. I'm just like, heck with it. Let's just keep recompositioning. Just let it go, right? But I mean, I, in theory, should have been in a deficit this whole time, right? Up to my cardio, up to my activity, and probably in reduced calories, probably a small amount. And so what do? My body's going to do what it's going to do. But a lot of it has to do with old muscle memory, the extra volume making me hold extra intermuscular water, probably. So no, I'm not on a diet break. But I've not been doing a true cut. I've been mostly recomp this whole year, right? Like most of this year. So I don't know what you mean by a diet break. Like I'm not really doing true serious bulks or cuts. I mean, I don't think that people need to do those for the most part. Little minor cuts in there. Uh, you know, but I haven't technically lost weight in like 7 months. You know, what was that? A copperhead? Watch for this. No, it wasn't. It looked like one that stick. I gotta watch for those out here. All right, you guys to be careful. Gotta watch for those poisonous snakes. All right, especially in this terrain because they blend in so well. Those copperheads do. But I got decently high boots on. Of course, there's snakes, Tommy. I live in Texas, dude. Like we have a lot of dangerous wildlife. I mean, be careful. They put the boots on, strapped. I'm not worried. Coyotes out here aren't going to bother me, but if they do, I mean, I got like 50 rounds on me. I should be good. What do you mean? How do you deal with them? You don't step on them. Pretty straightforward, dude. I mean, come on, common sense. You just kind of you watch where you're going. Pay attention. Obviously, I'll hear a rattler out here, but probably not going to see any. Mainly just copperheads. But we're high enough boots. They're pretty small usually. Yeah, of course we have coyotes. Coyotes are our smaller predator. We have wolves. We have feral hogs. But I'm in the suburbs, so it's only coyotes. You're not going to see. You're not going to get any wild cats. You got to be further out. Uh, if you're going to have any issues with wolves or wildcats or anything. Tommy, I'm. This is a serious topic, dude. Could you not? Come on, dude. Silly nonsense. Coyotes don't chase grown adult male men. Maybe very small women. They'll get your dogs though. Um, he says, "Great work, brother. I appreciate it." You say, "I would never advocate a zinc supplement." Um, I am of the opinion that taking zinc supplements is reckless. Potentially no benefit and only risk. Um, no, I mean I sometimes put some magnesium powder because I've been adding extra electrolytes in. Um, Did I ever train dips? I've done dips on camera in the past. I used to do a lot of dips. I just don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on them. Right? I mean, I've done hundreds and hundreds of dips on camera in the past, like weighted dips. All right. What about D3 and K2? I think those can be useful, yeah. I'm getting enough sun. I'm not really bothering at the moment. All right. I mean, I'm doing this stuff and I'm bare skinned, so, you know, with that. So pretty much my only supplements really are just electrolytes, salt, magnesium, not magnesium necessarily. What am I trying to say? Melatonin before bed, fish oil, protein. I consider creatine again. I have some, I just haven't been using it. But no, I do extra strength fish oil, so I get my 2 grams of EPA and DHA a day. So that's pretty much it. I mean, most supplements are complete waste of money. I mean, a few things that are useful, right? Most of them are situationally useful. You have to see it that way. And I mean, protein always works because there's benefits to protein overfeeding. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Cliff says, I agreed, mostly a waste. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, some of them are good. I mean, I obviously use stuff that works. I mean, whey protein, extra strength fish oil. I mean, I would even argue, creatine can be fine. I just haven't been taking it. I should. I probably should. Um, wouldn't hurt. Might help. But, I mean, I have some. So, I think especially if I want to recomp further, I might mix some intermuscular water with that. So, oh man. I'm not going to run this one very long today, guys. I'm scaling the cardio back a hair. I don't feel like it's, none of my training volumes are really high. I don't need quite as much, but I do need to do it. I don't need to be doing an hour though. It's just not necessary at this point. I use soy protein. Surprisingly, it's much more filling. Okay. Well, fair enough. Walter White, is that you? I think weird. I don't really think I look like Walter White, but not every bald man is Walter White. Yeah. You out of breath? No, not out of breath. I mean, keeping in mind this plate presses on my chest and stuff too. I think you have to remember that. I get pretty brisk walking. Keeping in mind I'm wearing a 50-pound weight vest. I got 50 pounds on, and there's a chest plate. So there's your context. It's not just from walking. And it's like I've said, I've had a few people joke about that. And I'm just like, well, you do it. You go throw on 50 pounds and go walk in it. Well, I'm going to tell you guys every single vlog, right? I mean, literally, I start every vlog off in both Facebook and YouTube because I do both of them. I go back and forth between the walk. Like this is my second walking vlog. I did Facebook and then switched over. I say it literally in the first 20 seconds every time that I'm wearing a 50-pound weight vest. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you guys are free to do it. You think it's super easy, throw it on and go walk for an hour. I've done it for an hour straight on camera. How's your health markers since you lost weight? They're pretty good. They're in a decent place. I mean, all things considered. I mean, they may not be beautiful always because keep in mind I am mildly enhanced. They're a hell of a lot better than the average American. Yeah. And I always tell people that. I'm like, you have to choose between McDonald's and testosterone. Testosterone is 10 times healthier. If you choose between testosterone and alcohol, you're still going to be healthier blasting small, moderate amounts of gear versus having to drink every week. And I'm saying that objectively. It's just reality. Um, so meaning my health markers are good, but they're not like textbook amazing perfect, right? But they're good. So, hi Jason, in your 5x5 program, do all sets have to be done with the same weight? Yes, absolutely. Otherwise, you're not on my program. You're writing your own program. Okay. All right. So basically, Cliff, my lipids could be a hair better. My HDL could tend to be a little higher. My LDL is within healthy range, but it's not optimal. So otherwise, though, beautiful. Blood pressure, fasting glucose, inflammatory markers, all that's textbook perfect. So, all right. So where are we at? I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wind this down when we get back home. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll probably do another live later tonight unless some plans come up. Um, really, I don't know. Plans may not come up unless my best bro swings by. The only person I really would have wanted to hang out with tonight is out of town. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and wind this down. So I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.